Have you participated in some of the Tea Party meetings locally?
I have not. I am fully aligned with their thinking, but I have not. It's on the to-do list.
Have you been to where have you been in the district so far as for campaigning?
I've been to Monroe County, I've been to Lackawanna County, and I've been around here in Luzerne County. I have yet to get to Hazleton or Columbia County or Carbon.
Door-to-door, dinners, events?
Mostly in my quest for signatures. So it wasn't a substantial effort. I know that door-to-door is looked upon as something that could theoretically be effective, but there are 700,000 people in this county, not this county, in District 11, and I don't think that would be an effective use of my time. So what I'm trying to figure out is how I can reach the most people as often as I can. I'm exploring some unique things that you may see that won't cost me $1 zillion, but I haven't seen others do yet, and I'd be happy to tell you on the day that any of those things happen that they've happened. But I want so much to tell you, but I don't want to tell you because it would ruin it.
Other questions from the group?
Can you give us a little history of just your background?
Sure. So I started with IBM back in 1969. I graduated from King's College. After 2 years, I was offered a job, believe it or not, at Marywood University as the Director of Information Technology at 23 years old. And I was ready to take it when IBM finally acted and they transferred me to Scranton, which is really what I wanted. And so I supported businesses such as the Times Leader. Like you have a computer staff, and back in the olden days, you did not have a computer staff necessarily that you necessarily were not computerized with all of your activities, your billing, accounts receivable, invoicing, the business activities. So I would work with IBM customers during that time and help them assimilate new hardware that was shipped in by IBM. So I would work with their technical people. So if you had an IT staff, I would be the IBM engineer, not the one who would fix the machine, but the one who would help the software people conceive of ideas for how they could attack issues and then go ahead, and if they had problems in writing programs, I would actually bail them out. If I didn't understand what was going on, I had the whole IBM company behind me. So I spent most of my career with IBM helping businesses in northeastern Pennsylvania make effective use of IBM data processing equipment.
And do you presently reside in the Scranton area, or?
I reside in Wilkes-Barre. Up until about a year and a half ago, I had about 10 clients that I had from the time I left IBM back in 1997. And through consolidations, one of them was Klein Candy. Believe it or not, they're a huge company, $1 billion company. They sold to Cormark. I found the Votechs, Wilkes-Barre Votech and Westside Votech, they were my clients. And both of them now are moving to a Windows-based system as opposed to a server-based, a huge server, which is the kind of things that I support. So I'm left with one client right now. And actually what's funny is it's Marywood, and I have two roles at Marywood. One is as a professor, and the other one is I service the academic machine. It's my machine, okay? But that will be turned over to the administrative team in July. So I guess I needed a job. Never thought of it that way, quite frankly.
I have to ask about your website. I think it's safe to say it's not like anybody else's. Did you have a consultant, or is that all you? Like
you mean in terms of the content, or in terms of
the content? Right.
Yeah, that's all me. occasionally I'll get a good email, and I will put it up, and I'll say it's from the mailbag, and I don't take credit for things that I don't do, but I write profusely. I just spend an awful lot of time at my desk writing books. I've written 41 books, and I did write these 5 books in this particular year, and I was inspired to do that. And I get an idea. If it's a short idea, it's an essay. If it's a big idea, it's a book. It's simple, real simple. And then afterwards, I figure out what the outline is, but don't tell any of my English teachers.